Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different and special. I was invited to become part of a collaboration of FlossTubers who have come together to release some videos today, October 6th, that highlight designers. Specifically, it's called Designer Spotlight number 2. And there are several other FlossTubers who are going to be linked below that are also doing videos, and our plan today was to highlight 3 separate cross-stitch pattern designers that we really like and have a lot of experience with, and discuss them and perhaps expose them to you guys in ways that you didn't know before. So for me, my first designer that I'm going to do is My Big Toe Designs. And these guys, I've only recently come to them, or discovered them I should say, when I was in my LNS, maybe a year ago or so. And I came upon some really interesting designs that they did that I love. You can find them at My Big Toe Designs. They'll be linked below. And the website has literally every single pattern that they do. Well, here's the kicker. If you want to do one of their designs, you're going to have to find them at your local needlework store or LNS. And if your LNS does not have it, then ask them to order it. If you don't have an LNS, then you can call one of them and they can order a pattern for you and ship it to you as well. And a lot of them will also actually put together a whole kit for you with the proper fabric and the floss that you need. So don't think that you can't do this if you aren't near an LNS. But I love these patterns. There's a lot of variety with them, and there's some beautiful artistry that's displayed here. The website is very well laid out, so you can definitely take a long time in scrolling through all of these. There are some amazing samplers that they have that I absolutely adore and think that they are some of the best looking samplers that I have ever seen. And if you enjoy doing religious themed samplers, then this is definitely for you. I'm currently working on a couple of them. This is one of the many ones that I bought that one day that I found these, but this one I'm going to be doing for some family members, and I think I have a half a dozen of them or so, and I've finished one and I've looked at the other 2. Let's go back here a second. So if you want something besides religious samplers, there are also what they call these whimsical samplers, or whimsical patterns I should say, that are absolutely awesome. I love this one, Life's Final Score, Treadmill Zero, Gravity 2, Housework, A Waste of Good Stitching Time. I mean, I love these so much. They're so cute and they're just so well done. There's so much to look at. I did this one for my in-laws. Dogs leave paw prints on our hearts and drool everywhere else. Stitching them, it's simple but fun. They don't take a terribly long time. The patterns are going to look amazing no matter what fabric you choose. You can do these on even weave, you can do them on Aida, whatever you'd like to do them on. It will come out looking great every single time. And if you want to learn a little bit more about My Big Toe Designs, you can go to their blog, which again I will link down below. But they have a Blogspot blog that they keep up to date, where they kind of talk about what they've been up to, what they've been designing, what's going on with their company. I really like it. There's so much to read and to dig through. So definitely take a look at these guys. They are well worth your time. Our second group that we're going to be doing is, let me find it here, Annie B's Folk Art. Now, I did not know again about Annie B's until a few years ago. And one of my subscribers reached out to me. My husband and I are beekeepers, and she said, I found a pattern that I think that you were going to like an awful lot. And she was right about that. It was this particular one right here, God Save the Queen. And I have been stitching for almost 15 years. And there's a lot of patterns that I've finished and a lot of patterns that I've really enjoyed and I love looking at once they're done. But I can say unequivocally that God Save the Queen was the most fun I had actually stitching a piece. when I was working on this piece, I wish that this thing had been so much bigger than it was. There was just something about the way the pattern came together, the colors. I don't know if it's because we're beekeepers that I was so attracted to this piece, or if it was just that the way it was put together was so perfect that I just enjoy doing it. I wish I should honestly just make copies and just keep making copies for other people, because I love stitching this one so much. And it didn't take me very long, because this particular piece is only about 111 by 111 stitch count. But if you go back to her store, you'll see that a lot of her designs are like folk art. They're whimsical. There's something that your mother, your grandmother could have done. There's something that is very eternal about her patterns. They are just a joy to look at, and I'm sure that the other ones are as much a joy to do as this one was. I like the Quilty Neighborhood one as well. There's so many different ones that I look at that I'm like, oh, I really should get this one. But I shouldn't say the only. There are a lot of different places that you can buy Annie B's folk art patterns. There are a lot of stores that carry it online. I would recommend that if you can, go directly to her Etsy store and buy it there. If that doesn't work, your local needlework shop will have it as well. Once I realized who Annie B's was, I see her work everywhere now. The other thing, I know this isn't cross stitch, but as I was purveying her Etsy page, where is it? Right. She has these sewing patterns for these primitive dolls, and they're so cool. I just think they're awesome. Now, I'm not a sewer, so I'm not really like gonna do one of these, but I think that if you really like this kind of thing, I think you're gonna love this. So Annie B's folk art. Have a good time looking through this. She has both charts that you can be mailed and charts that you can download, but I think you guys are going to absolutely love her work as well. Now, finally, my third designer that I wanted to highlight is Ronnie Rowe. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that Ronnie Rowe Designs is what I think I was first known for. Let me go and look here. The pen and ink design series that he does is my favorite cross stitch series of all time, and I'm currently on my 4th pattern of his. And let me show you first kind of what we're talking about. So this is Music Teacher's House. So what this basically is black thread or floss over a white fabric. I use Aida, but you can use, again, anything that you would like to, but it's just one color, and that's all it is. It's literally like a pixelated design, and as you fill it in and then take a step back, it turns into this beautiful picture. And I've done Music Teacher's House, I've done Market Square Tavern. These are all old colonial buildings. I've done Williamsburg, and I'm currently working on U.S. Capitol. But these aren't the only ones that he has, and there are some other ones that I definitely want to get into. There are so many designs that are here. He's always putting out new things every single year. And what I like is how he changes up his style all the time. And while I think of Ronnie Rowe in a lot of ways as the black and white colonial series, others that may have discovered him more recently are going to think about these more, again, kind of pixelated looking colored series. This is the Innocence series, which is these kind of young girl porcelain doll type faces that he does. But he also has the Row House design series that I love. And he's unique. I mean, have you ever seen anybody else do designs like this? He has the Shed Design series, which is very similar to the Row House one. He's got the Serengeti series. Serengeti Elephant. And let's see, the Midsummer design. So he's got a lot of different series, but he's very, very unique. And he's one of those designers that when you finish one of his pieces and you step back and look at it, it's going to be amazing to you how it all came together. It really is. So the way you can get a Ronnie Rowe design piece is, the easiest way is literally just to go on the website and order it. You can do it that way, and your local needlework shop also probably has it as well. But probably the best way to go about getting one is just to go to his website, and I'll link that down below as well. But I hope you guys liked this video. I have other videos that I do this is my blog, but I have other videos that I do where I've reviewed individual websites. I have a more in-depth Ronnie Rowe one out there, and I will do more in-depth review sites or review videos as we go. I'll go back and do the My Big Toe designs, and I'll do Annie B's on their own video at some point. But I just wanted to show you guys, if you're new to my channel, I've got a blog that goes into a lot of different things. One of the biggest ones is a FlossTube video creator list, and there are just about 500 FlossTube channels that are on this list, and I kid you not, they're all linked to FlossTube designers. And if you see somebody on here that, or if you don't see somebody on here that you know has a channel that I have not put on there, please let me know. There is also a list of cross-stitch pattern sites, so if you have, maybe you have like an extra month or so to not do anything, there is a whole list of where you can find cross-stitch patterns online as well. So thank you for watching. If you're new, consider subscribing. Perhaps like this video. Absolutely go check out the other FlossTubers that are a part of this collaboration. They will be linked down below. I hope you guys have a great day. Happy stitching, and I will see you guys really soon.